Welcome to C News Now.
Male lead Liu Yuning wins over audiences with acting beyond expectations in Bowing Low, Zhe Yao. When Bowing Low, Zhe Yao first premiered, its male lead Liu Yuning was criticized for his looks. But soon after, his performance completely reversed public opinion, proving that acting surpasses appearance is the best filter for a true actor. A classic motif reinvented. The series explores a politically arranged marriage between two feuding families, a timeless trope in world cinema. Much like how Romeo and Juliet never loses its appeal despite countless adaptations, Bowing Low breathes new life into an old formula, maintaining freshness through strong storytelling and emotional authenticity. Contributing to the drama's success is the flawless chemistry and acting between Liu Yuning and Song Zu'er. Beyond cementing Song Zu'er's comeback in the Chinese entertainment scene, the show also elevated Liu Yuning to a new level, marking him as a true acting-based artist and signaling a pivotal shift in his career. C Entertainment has plenty of handsome men, but few with real charisma. Before Bowing Low aired, many doubted Liu Yuning's casting as General Wei Shao. Fans of the original novel expected a godlike warrior with chiseled features, bright eyes, and a statuesque build. Liu, with his rugged looks and unconventional aura, didn't fit the imagined archetype. However, once the show began airing, skepticism turned into admiration. On Douban and across social media, viewers made a U-turn, praising his grounded, commanding performance. Unlike typical fantasy leads with delicate features and porcelain skin, Liu Yuning embodied a battle-worn general, with sharp, cold expressions and believable strength in every fight scene. As a trained singer, his warm, powerful voice added realism to his dialogue, needing no dubbing. One viewer confessed, "He's not dazzlingly handsome, but he fits the role perfectly." His voice, presence, and height create great chemistry with his co-star. Another remarked, "C-dramas are full of pretty faces, but few leave such a lasting impression." Liu Yuning might not be the most beautiful, but his charisma sells every scene. A role that demands depth and duality. Wei Shao is not an easy character to portray. Having lost his father and brother in his youth due to betrayal, he grows into a leader burdened with responsibility and distrust. Yet when he meets Xiao Qiao, he finds an equal, a partner in intellect and spirit. The role requires emotional complexity, a stoic warrior, a cunning strategist, and a husband tenderly devoted to his wife. Liu Yuning delivers every nuance, the half-smile of arrogance, the cold squint of suspicion, and the softened gaze of a man in love. When Wei Shao faces his enemies, Liu's subtle smirk and raised chin convey quiet dominance, when with Xiao Qiao, his eyes melt with affection and vulnerability, capturing the disarming charm of a man helplessly enamored. His vocal performance enhances these moments. Being a singer, Liu Yuning controls tone and pacing with precision, firm and clipped during confrontations, tender and hushed in intimate scenes. The result is a performance that feels effortlessly natural and emotionally true. Dedication behind the scenes. Liu Yuning's commitment to preparation also stands out. He reportedly memorized his lines thoroughly each night, ensuring seamless delivery on set without relying on scripts. This discipline translated into a fluid, consistent portrayal that maintained emotional continuity across episodes. On-screen chemistry that captivates. The chemistry between Liu Yuning and Song Zu'er became a major talking point online. Netizens dubbed Bowing Low the historical version of a CEO romance. Wei Shao may be harsh and sharp-tongued, but he turns soft-hearted whenever his wife sheds a tear. Meanwhile, Xiao Qiao is no passive damsel, she's clever and resilient, giving their relationship a dynamic push-and-pull energy. One viral moment shows Wei Shao's eyes widening the instant he first meets Xiao Qiao, a subtle yet electrifying spark that fans dubbed love at first sight, ancient style. Despite his cold demeanor, his devotion runs deep, and even under family pressure, his loyalty to his wife never wavers, earning him the affectionate label of the perfect, wife-fearing husband. Acting, the ultimate equalizer. In an industry filled with idol actors whose fame precedes their skill, Liu Yuning's grounded performance feels refreshing. While many rely on aesthetics alone, he builds his craft through emotional truth. As Bowing Low progresses, viewers increasingly appreciate that his imperfect appearance adds texture and believability to Wei Shao's masculinity and depth. A debate has since emerged: would a more traditionally handsome actor have made the drama more popular? The answer seems to be no. Bowing Low was designed as a female-led drama, and many actors rejected the role due to its secondary status. But Liu Yuning's acceptance, and his brilliant execution, balanced the narrative, making both leads shine equally. As producer Yu Jing once said, "Some roles are destiny." What others saw as a supporting opportunity became the perfect turning point for Liu Yuning, a role that broke his limits and defined his artistic identity. The verdict. Controversy over casting may have fueled initial buzz, but what sustains the drama's popularity is Liu Yuning's authentic, powerful performance. Without relying on perfect looks or flashy stunts, he delivers substance, a rare quality in today's entertainment world. In Bowing Low, Zhe Yao, Liu Yuning doesn't just play a general, he commands the screen with maturity, restraint, and genuine emotion, proving that true talent, not beauty, wins hearts. When craft outshines ornament, Liu Yuning and the rise of authentic stardom. In a time when streaming platforms churn out historical dramas at lightning speed, when beauty filters and artificial perfection sometimes overshadow raw emotion, Bowing Low, Zhe Yao, reminds audiences of something essential: in the end, the screen does not lie. Acting, not flawless skin, not trending aesthetics, not viral visuals, is what etches a character into memory. And Liu Yuning, once dismissed as not handsome enough for ancient roles, has now become one of the most compelling examples of this truth in modern C-drama history. His rise through Bowing Low feels almost poetic: a man who came from a humble background, who fought his way through music platforms, who knew the taste of rejection and the burn of skepticism, finally standing tall not because the industry handed him a crown, but because he carved one out of grit, vulnerability, and artistic patience. In Wei Shao, audiences found not a perfect prince, but a man carved by loss, loyalty, and love. In Liu Yuning, viewers saw not a polished idol handed to them on a silver platter, but an artist who bled for his craft, who carried scars proudly, who let the audience see both his steel and softness. And perhaps that is why he resonates, because perfection may attract, but humanity stays. As the story unfolds, Wei Shao's character arc mirrors Liu Yuning's journey beyond fiction. Both faced doubt. Both were underestimated. Both carried the weight of expectations, not for beauty, but for depth. Wei Shao loves fiercely but with restraint. He protects not with flowery words but through sacrifice. He listens, learns, loses, and loves again. And Liu Yuning portrays all of it not with theatrical exaggeration, but with a grounded sincerity that only someone who has lived 1,000 emotions off stage can deliver on screen. The scenes where Wei Shao looks at Xiao Qiao speak volumes with silence, eyes shifting from suspicion to awe, to tenderness, to surrender. The subtle tightening of his jaw in moments of conflict, the softness in his voice when love overrides pride, the quiet tremble in moments of vulnerability, these are not things that can be taught in a weekend acting workshop or masked by beautiful lighting. They come from lived experience, emotional literacy, a soul polished by hardship and hunger. And it is here that Liu Yuning separates himself from many contemporaries. For years, historical dramas have been filled with perfect faces, shimmering costumes, and fairy-like princes. But the audience has grown weary. Beauty without depth fades quickly. Gloss without sincerity dissolves in the memory like mist. In contrast, a character who breathes truth, who aches, who fears, who fights, who breaks, stays with us long after the credits roll.